there, everyone. I wanted to, sorry, I just ran up the stairs because I totally forgot my journal that I wanted to talk to you about. But I wanted to give a quick update on my bullet journal and let you know that I believe I have finally achieved planner peace with this bullet journal. So I began bullet journaling last September. It's currently March, the beginning of March, and I've finally gotten to where I believe this is basically my one-stop drop box for everything in life. My planner, my journal, thoughts and ideas. I found myself the other day missing this journal when I didn't have it with me and realizing that I've gotten to where I put everything in here. It's just right at hand, and that's great because it's portable. It's easy for me to take around. I've been doing more kind of artistic journaling and journal prompts mixed in with my regular journaling, and it's become something I really enjoy using a lot more than my old journal. Because it does have more visual appeal. I've gotten to my weekly layout that I just adore. I've simplified it a little bit, and yeah, I can say I'm very happy with my planner system now. However, this brings up a concern. There are a couple of things I'm still not sure about. One being all of the front matter in this journal, things like my Calendex, my yearly goals and planning, my budget sheets, all of that is a little bit more static, and it's stuff that I don't necessarily want to have to recopy every time. And if I am using this as a one-stop shop, I estimate, based off of what I've used already, it may last me 6 months. Maybe 3 or 4 if I write a lot, which I tend to do. I go in phases of writing a lot and then writing nothing. So, I don't know. And then my actual writing projects need to happen kind of in a different space, because that will add a lot of written bulk to my bullet journal. But for right now, I guess what I've decided to do is continue on in this journal and just see how far I get, how close to 6 months I get. And because I don't like swapping from one to another, like one planner this month, another planner the next month, that bothers me because then it's disconnected. I don't have everything in a chronological continuum, and that I don't do well with that. So I don't know about stuff that's going to have to move over. That may cause me issues. I also have gotten kind of tired of writing out my weekly spreads, even though I really love them. It's kind of annoying. It takes up a lot of time that I consider somewhat wasteful, because I don't feel like that's an artistic thing for me. It's not a creative thing. It's a necessity of, I need a space to put my plan for the week. And I like to have it lined out. So that is something that I could conceivably do in just a regular planner, and it seems like I'm wasting time to write it out each time. So that's one thing I'm considering also. The other item that's really bugging me is my Midori. I love and adore my Midori. It's beautiful, it's great. I want to really love this planner. The problem is, I haven't been able to figure out how to use it, because size-wise it's really great and portable. However, size-wise, this one fits just fine in my purse also, and it's light. Thickness-wise, depending how much I put in the Midori, it's not really that different, so it's just a matter of this is a little narrower, but it doesn't matter in my purse. So I'm wondering if I should attempt to split up my system, now that I've got it all nicely in one spot, and put the static items, the calendar items, plus a blank notebook in here, and just have that as my carry everywhere. Because as far as writing goes, that's the main thing that bulks up my bullet journal, because I do use it also as a personal journal. Writing is something that I do at home, and that's just my personal preference. I like quiet, I like calm, and I'm kind of paranoid. I always think other people are reading over my shoulder, which is why I still need to really learn shorthand. But I can't concentrate well enough to write while I'm out, so I'm thinking for those few thoughts, ideas, inspirational moments that happen when I am out and about, a regular blank notebook in the Midori will probably be just fine, and then I can make it part of my weekly prep to when I go through all the other stuff in my inbox, any unfinished tasks, any notes that I want to put in the appropriate list or space. I can just include my Midori in that and transfer things as they need and where they need to go to. So that's my thought at the moment. I really kind of don't like the idea of splitting my system again, now that I'm so happy and I finally got everything into one book. But I don't know. I mean, it worked fine for me before to have one planner with all calendar items and one journal. The trick was all of the stuff in between that landed somewhere else. So now that I'm okay with adding other stuff to the journal, maybe it'll work. I don't know. But I just thought I'd give you a quick update of partial planner piece. I'm really happy that I have everything in one spot now. I'm just not sure how to deal with those few things. So let me know your thoughts on it. If any of you have a one book system that you love, how were you able to deal with that? If not, if one book doesn't work for you and you want to explain why it's so much better to have multiple notebooks, I'm up to hearing that too. I'm a very big planner and stationery fan, and actually that is the other reason I like that I have finally gotten into one book, because it really takes away my justification for spending on paper and planners and journals. It really helps me to cut down on that and curb my desire to buy all things paper. But that's the update. So I'm very happy in my bullet journal, still trying to figure out the Midori. If you have any tips and tricks for me, please let me know. And I will be back in another week or so with some more writing themed, journal themed, etc. videos for you. Talk to you then. Bye.